Oh, we're live. It's been so long. What's up, everybody? Coach Nandy here from Nandy After Dark. And I'm going to give a few of you time to log in. I actually just posted something on our main page on Facebook, on our Nandy After Dark page over there, letting you all know that we are live over here. So I literally just posted that, so I'll give people time to catch on and catch up and get on over here. You guys, make sure that you are hitting the fills when you come in. What's up, Leslie? What's up, Karen? Make sure that you're hitting. We're on YouTube. What is it on YouTube? The like. Make sure you're hitting the like button, and that's your comment, that you say hello. You know, YouTube's a little bit different. They make sure that you say hello on YouTube and make sure that you hit the like button. Don't be a lurking ass bitch. All right, you know who you are. What's up, you guys? I'm giving people a little bit more time to get over here on Facebook, on the tube, on YouTube. Hey, everybody, I miss you guys so much. So much has been going on behind the scenes, and I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here. You never know. There's so many theories out there by bald-headed bitches running their mouth and their dry pussy lips. You know what I'm saying? About where I am, what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I'm dead. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. I'm dead. I'm in jail. I'm in the morgue. Check all the morgues. Oh, she living in boss lady basement. Oh, she living in her car. Oh, she living on a prayer. I'm always living on a prayer. You can best believe that, baby. But people just be running their mouth and speculating because they don't have shit else to do. You know, it's usually the people who claim they're married and happily married, and you know, claim that they're you know, they have bigger and better things to do than be online talking about people. You know, because they're so happy married to their wife. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, you the main one was checking for me. Okay. What's up? Hi, Malika Sirkat. Hey girl, I ain't never seen you, baby, but hello. I mean, it's people were searching for the queen. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it was hilarious, the things that people were coming up with as to why I was off the scene. None of you motherfuckers know. None of you. Huh? And when I say motherfuckers, I mean the bitches who were speculating loud and wrong. That's what I'm talking about. You guys make sure you hit what's up, Hazel? I see you under your other name, girl. What's up, Miss Calhoun? Hi, Miss Yanner. Hey, darling. You guys, I just put a message up on our main page that we're over here on YouTube. So I'm going to explain some things to you guys. We're going to talk about a few things. And then we're also going to catch up because I've been going for quite some time. And Tater and Predator, they've been showing their asses. They, you know, whenever I'm off the scene, or someone, or if a couple of us who are usually on their asses are off the scene, or you know, whatever, focusing on something else temporarily, they get real bold and audacious. Tater and Predator, they get real bold. Predator was just in her truck looking around for her next victims, because you know, before we start covering them, that's how Predator will make her money. She will go and find homeless families on the street, exploit them, get money in for them, and then keep the lion's share of the money, huh? But she hadn't been doing that since we've been on the scene. That's one of the things the judge asked me when she asked me why it was that I was covering them. I told her why, because they have been exploiting families for years, and some of the families had come forward and etc. She said, so okay, so you've done that. She said, that's great. So why do you keep doing it? I said, to keep her from so that she continues not to exploit people. She said, okay, that makes sense. And it does. Okay. Threw that shit right on out. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. Hi, Miss Hall. Hi, Dolores. Hi, Sawanda. It's a lot of you guys. I can't say hi to each and every one of you because we have so much to catch up on. Oh, I know what I was saying. I was saying how Predator was in her truck the other day driving around like Fred Sanford looking for trash, but she be looking for families to exploit. And I said, nah, let me get back on the scene because this bitch getting a little too comfy. You know what I'm saying? You getting a little too comfortable. You and that overbite ass bitch of yours. Y'all getting a little too motherfucking comfortable, huh? Let me do a little bit of quick housekeeping. All right. Hang on a second. Because we're going to go over a few things. I want to teach you guys, if you don't know, and if you do know, it'll be a refresher course for you about copyright and what that means and what it doesn't mean. And we'll talk about that. Hang on a second. And what I've been doing in the background about some things. Because, bitch, you might be outsmarting them New York City dykes. Bitch, you know who you are. You can't outsmart me. You might have been outsmarting them New York City dykes all your life, bitch. But you can't outsmart me. Hold on. Where are you? Here you are. Okay. Now, you know, I put up a post on our page today, letting you guys know that I was coming, you know, I was going to be going live. I was going to say coming back, that I was going to be going live. Where are you? Jesus Christmas. And I have to commend you all before we get into this quick little bit of housekeeping. I must say, I have to give it up for you guys. I have to give y'all a round of applause because not one person posted a sticker on our page when I made the announcement a couple of hours ago that I was going to be going live. Not one person got in the comments and put up a sticker, and you know, and I appreciate y'all for that because we do have rules over here, huh? A lot of people might not like it, they don't understand it. I don't give a damn, as long as you respect it when you come over here. Period. We have rules over here, and I went up and down those comments, and I didn't see one flag on the play, not one. And I said, them damn teammates, they must really want me to go live because they trying to act real good. Okay, I appreciate that shit. What's up, Miss Claudia? Yeah, I have so much to tell y'all and share with y'all and go through with you guys and kiki about and pontificate on. We need to pontificate on a few things because some things have transpired over the time that I have been offline, and I really want to go through it with you guys on a high level, right? Not going to get down into the minutia of things, but on a high level, I want to talk about some things that's happened to me and some things that you know, I've experienced, you know, from other people during this time, and how that's really made me look at this social media space very, very much so with even more of a critical eye than I normally do. Right? Because it's some fugazi ass people on this internet, huh? And it don't even be the people you expect to be fugazi. It be the people you don't even expect to be real fake and fugazi and play it in your face. And y'all know I don't like that. All right. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about a few things. What's up, Miss Coleman? What's up, lady? Okay. So before we get into that, you guys make sure that you're following this page. If you're not following this page, you won't be able to play in the comments and talk in the comments. And at some point, you won't even be able to see the live, you know, because it's just going to be for people who are either on Patreon or, you know, exclusive to people who are following the page, you know, that kind of stuff. So make sure that you're followed by way of some creative form of a lounge or something I'll create. So make sure that you're following this YouTube page if you are not already. And then too, also you'll get your notifications. It's not like on Facebook, you know, Facebook be playing with the notifications, but it's a little bit different over here. Hi, Miss Mitchell. What's up? Okay. Before we get into some stuff, there we go. Okay. Let's look at this right quick. All right. Okay, this is the Nandy After Dark show. I am your host, your coach. Of course, you know your girl, Coach Nandy. Please wait. Did I skip one? I don't think so. Okay. Don't get blocked. All right, you guys. Like I just said, you were doing very well. You did excellent. Okay, with the post that I just posted after a couple of weeks or so. Please don't put any stickers, alarms, bells, whistles, etc. I just don't like that on the page. Please respect that and thank you. We can talk about any influencer we want on here. In fact, we're gonna be talking about a few influencers. Some we'll call by name, and some we'll just call a roach. You know, we'll call them by their nicknames. And then, no BS. Let's talk about copyright disclaimer for a moment. All right, I know this is something quite a few people want to hear about, talk about. Not just you all as followers. I know damn well it's a lot of influencers who don't even like me right now. Bitch, I know you watching. Huh? Hey, bitch. Watching me right now, who talks about copyright, misuses and abuses the copyright tool, and that's going to backfire on them. And and some other things too, and other people, and etc. Who wants to hear about copyright? Maybe it applies to their page. Maybe you're a budding influencer, and all this talk about copyright has been so confusing to you, and you're like, well, Nandy, if Nandy has a copyright disclaimer, how did Nandy get a copyright strike? Did Nandy get a copyright strike? Let's talk about it. This is a perfect way to segue into copyrights and what it means, what it doesn't mean, abuse of the tool, and just idiots who are desperate to silence the voices around them because they're so insecure and so fragile, and so weak-minded and feeble-minded that they can't take when a bitch talking about them. I can take it. Only one time y'all bitches ever seen me, bitches, y'all know I mean that affectionately, seen me even sniffle was when I thought I was cool with a motherfucker. And what happened was that wasn't the case at all. And it caught me by surprise just for a moment, just for that moment. That was real and raw shit that y'all saw. But just for a small, brief moment, I was stung a little bit. But outside of that, people have talked about me, drugged me up and down this internet all day, night, on pages, side, pissy, pussy groups, everything and everywhere. And guess what? I barely 90% of the time I don't even mention it. If I do, it's very vaguely and high level shit. I never be, oh, they made a video about me. Oh, they took me. Oh, they talking about my case. Oh, they took me. Oh. Nah, I don't do that. Not at all. So anyway, I digress. Let's get into this copyright right quick. All right. Let me minimize my picture a little bit so that and take Miss Coleman's comment down. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So a lot of people have been talking about this copyright and what it means. So to have something copywritten, or to say that your work is copywritten, even if it is copywritten work, right? There's still exceptions to that law, the copyright law. Okay, what does that mean? Let me simplify it let me speak plainly, as my grandmother used to say, God rest her soul. Let me make it plain and clear. All right, when someone creates something that is highly original, highly creative, and an original creative piece of art, like a Picasso piece of work, like Mona Lisa, like a Maya Angelou poem, something like that, that will fall under the purview of copyright. That is something that, and when you say copyright, it means that even people can still share Maya Angelou poems, right? People can still share the Mona Lisa and Michelangelo's work, Starry Night and all of that kind of stuff. It's a very famous painting. People can share those things, and the artists want people to share those things. That's how you get recognition. That's how you get publicity, the good and the bad. Not everyone's going to say things the way you want people to say them, or to speak favorably about something that you've done etc. Once you put it out there, whatever it is, if you put it out there, then you leave it open and subjective to what people think and etc. Okay, so that's copyright. Okay, so let me give you an example of what's the exception. What would be an exception to copyright? So, or something that belongs to someone, right? Trash. Right? Let's say you have a sofa. It's in your house. That's your sofa. You can do with it however you want. Once you take that sofa, listen to me. Listen. Once you take that sofa and you set it out on your front curb, which means you make it available and accessible to the public to come and take it, jump on it, burn it up, whatever they want to do with it. Once you release and relinquish something to the public, huh? Unless it's something like a poem, not even a regular poem, but something highly creative, something that is unique, something extremely unique. That's an example of something that could be copywritten. Okay. And copyright laws apply to that thing. All right. But I digress for a moment. Once you take a sofa that was in your house that belongs to you, this is something of yours, and you put it on the curb and you leave it out there for people to take it, the trash people to pick it up, whatever happens to that sofa once you put it out for public consumption is no longer any of your business. It's no longer your concern. It's no longer your business. It's no longer your rights. You put it out there. So if I take that sofa and I go burn it up, you put it out there for me to burn it up. You put it out for public consideration. And the same goes for a video on YouTube, a video of a slob and her hypochondriac girlfriend, wife, or whatever they are to one another, Tater and Predator, videos of them, eating like slobs, and just regular videos of any of us, anything that we just casually record and we release for public consumption. Once it's released to the public, it's for public consumption. Just because you don't like what somebody is saying about it, bitch, you can't be like, oh, that's copyright. Oh, I want my stuff. Don't talk about my stuff. Only a dyke ass bitch, with a bad wig. Now, gay community, y'all know I fucks with y'all. I'm talking about this dyke in particular. Only somebody with a inferiority complex, insecure, not in the ballpark of even losing any weight whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So you big, you insecure, you laid up with somebody that looks like, whatever. And, you have all these issues and mental issues and insecurities, which the roach does. Of course, you're looking for avenues and ways to stop people from voicing their opinions about you, your friends, that ugly ass dog, whoever it may be. But I got news for you, bitch. What you've been doing is you've been abusing, misusing, and fraudulently reporting, because you know the difference. Maybe you don't, because you're not very smart. But she's been abusing this copyright tool, If you guys remember, let's take a step back for a moment. If you remember last year, they did the same thing on YouTube to me. At first, I didn't know it was them. I did not know, because they used the company and the company's name was on the email. So I didn't know it was them. So all that lying about, oh, she knew it was us, she just didn't know. The fuck I didn't. But when I had time, and I told y'all when I had time, I was going to go ahead and do all the necessary steps to get the page back. And what happened? I did, and I did. And it wasn't until I started going through that process that I realized that it was Carmen and some of the people on her team. So that's when I realized it. But I didn't know that from the beginning, because I didn't dig deep into it. That's why I never got it resolved until several months later. And then once I started getting into it, like I said, that's when I discovered, oh, this was Carmen. This is Carmen behind this. And then I, of course, got the page back, because you know why I got the page back? Because they were abusing the copyright tool. Because it's easy. There are plenty of videos right now on almost all of their pages where they have used me, my likeness, one of my teammates' likeness, something I said, my audio. I could do the same shit to them. Definitely. I already have the videos archived. You think I didn't go look for them and search for them? So I already got them. I already have them. I can have their pages shut down or have strikes put on their page too. I definitely could. But I know that that's going to come back to bite me in the ass because it will be an abuse of the tool, 100%. And I have reached out to you, Facebook, and I have communicated to Facebook that what's all going on with them using with Carmen reporting the videos as copyright infringement. There's no fucking copyright infringement. I create all my own videos. Copyright infringement, I can't even say this. This is not even copyright infringement, what I'm about to say. If you just take someone's video, like a lot of the pissy pussy groups do with my videos, and just dump it on your page, I can't even say then I can get you for copyright infringement. I could put the claim in, but it's probably not going to go far, in the end. But on the front end, it'll still issue strikes against them, and that'll be for them to work through, which will take some time, but it'll go away because it wouldn't be a valid claim, huh? When you're infringing upon someone's copyright, that means that you're trying to pass some work off as your own. Let's say again, you took the Mona Lisa and you put it up on your page and put your signature on it, or you try to push that shit off as your work, or etc. That's infringing on someone's copyright, not a sloppy bitch that's on live talking out her ass. And I'm talking about her ass. They do it all the time. They talk about people on their page all the time and show the videos from time to time. The news wouldn't be the news if they didn't. If copyright was such, as showing somebody else's video, you wouldn't have any news stations. You wouldn't have any Facebook pages or Facebook channels. Val B, I don't know if you guys know who he is. I started watching him about a year ago, and I told you all about him about a year ago. And some of y'all watch him now, etc. He's Darius's ex-boyfriend. And he has a page, it's called Val B Reacts. And he uses all Darius videos. And believe me, if copyright was, just using somebody's video and talking about it, Darius would have had that man page shut down. But he hasn't, because Darius isn't going to waste his time with that, because it would be a waste of time. Yeah, to inconvenience Val B for a short period of time, because he is using he uses all Darius videos, all of them, all night and day. His whole page is about Darius. His whole page is about Darius, and Darius hasn't gone after him and to say stop using my video, because Darius is smart enough to know I'm not sticking up for Darius in any motherfucking way that's possible. But y'all always know, I always tell y'all, if somebody's on the side of right, I don't give a fuck who it is. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it because they're on the side of right, huh? He's smart enough to know that it wouldn't even be worth his time, because that's not copyright infringement. But because Carmen and her team are so fragile, and they're so they're just simps. They're really simps. And because they want to do anything they can. They throw the whole kitchen sink. Oh, let's do a lawsuit for stalking and harassment. Let's do a lawsuit for bullying. Let's do a lawsuit for this. Let's get them for copyright infringement. Let's get them for harassment. Oh, Facebook won't do nothing about bullying and harassment. Oh, let's go ahead and do the copyright strikes because we know we could do that. And yes, we know it's inappropriate to use that tool, and we shouldn't be doing and saying these things. Trying to get somebody's page messed up, because we know that they can fight it and they can get it back like Nandy did before. But it'll just muck up the work. It'll eat up her time, and it'll take up a lot of her time to do that, etc., etc. Well, I got news for you. I do have an admin, huh? And I have trained my admin very well on how to answer my copyright. In fact, I have it all written down step by step for any copyright strikes that come against my page. And right now, 2 of the strikes have already been removed. 2, huh? They filed, I think 5 or 7, something like that. 2 have already been removed, and several more are already in the works. So it takes a couple of weeks for them to remove the strikes, but they do. But I also have sent a message to Facebook, and they have responded about all of this. I let them know about my page, and I'm not selfish. I let them know about other influencers that they've been doing this to, and told them to look at the trend and look at the consider the source. I let them know about the personal beefs. I let them know about all of that and how they have been abusing and fraudulently creating these copyright claims against all these influencers and pages and scores of videos just to silence someone. That is an inappropriate use of the tool. And they have told me, let me put my picture bigger than this. Hold on. Larger than this. They have told me that repeated abuse of the copyright tool can lead to a person's page getting suspended, snatched, deleted, etc. And they will be prohibited from using the tool. They literally told me that, not on the phone, because I've never talked to Facebook on the phone. But they told me in messages back and forth. Okay. So yeah, this is all going to come back to bite you in your flat pancake flat ass, because that nothing Carmen has done, like none of the videos that I use or anything that I use of Carmen's, Tay's, anyone's on this internet, I always do what's called a review of it, a criticism of it. We've had our copyright disclaimer up for 6 months now. Everyone else starting to put them up now too, but it's more than just putting up a copyright disclaimer. You have to know the steps, because it's not. You would think it would be just go in and appeal it. It's not that simple with Facebook, but I have managed to get 2 of the strikes removed from my account. And I have figured out the succinct manner and way to file this appeal, right? Because it's more than just doing the form on the Facebook page. It's way more than that. They make it very convoluted, but I have time, patience, and I'm not a dummy. And so I have been working on getting them removed from the page. But please know, bitch, you're not exempt. I could do the same to you and muck up everything. I know it wouldn't stick, just like yours aren't going to stick, but it will still get your page, restricted and get strikes on your page. Definitely. You and other people within that team. Carmen, Tay, y'all definitely have used my shit. Definitely, if it's just to talk about me, the same way I use yours to talk about you. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you guys what copyright is, what it isn't, and how easy it is to abuse the tool. Definitely, just because you're desperate for people to stop talking about you. Bitch, if you're that desperate, stop watching, looking, and listening. That's what the judge told Carmen in court. Why are you on her page? Why are you going over there? Stop going over there, huh? So just wanted to share that with you guys and let you guys know, hey, OG, there's something, I don't know what that means. What's up, Miss Garden and Cocktails? Hello. What's up, Poppy Thomas? So just wanted to share that with you all, because you guys were wondering what's happening with the page. So, and let me further say that my Facebook page, I took my page down. Huh? I took my own page down, which is up right now. I have since put it back up. It's up right now. Stop listening to these pissy pussy groups and bitches who don't have anything to do all day long but put ointment on their motherfucking genital warts and check and hit the refresh button to see if I'm live. That's all they doing all day. Yeah. Don't listen to them. Okay. I took my page down, and for my own purposes and reasons, I took my page down. Okay. And I had a lot of things going on. You guys, not y'all, but some people just jump to the most ridiculous, outlandish reasons why someone's page may be down. Oh, Facebook must have taken it out. Oh, she must be in jail. She must be in a hospital somewhere, laid up. Oh, she was just talking about Taterhead. Look, first of all, bitch, and this to the hoes who had something to say that was fucking dumb and ridiculous. First of all, bitch, I had food poisoning. And I wasn't in the hospital, admitted to the hospital. I don't do that. I don't take up beds from people who actually need them. That's what they do. I went to the urgent care, and that was the picture. If you look at the picture, if you ever worked in healthcare and you think that I was in the hospital after looking at that picture, you're dumb as you need your license pulled, whatever license it may be. I was in urgent care for a few hours, nice and comfy, and until they diagnosed me with food poisoning, and then I went home. I was in and out, but I was not feeling well for days after that, like days. I hate throwing up. Throwing up makes me want to throw up. So I was dealing with that, and taking antibiotics. It was pretty rough. It was definitely rough. But so there's that. Okay. And no, link Predator and Taterhead had absolutely nothing to do with me taking my page down. No, not at all. I took my page down for my own personal reasons. There are things that I'm working on behind the scenes. The I wasn't issued a copyright strike in the beginning. Facebook put my page on a restriction because of the cuss out that I did of Taterhead, if you guys remember that, of course. So they put me on a restriction the day after I did the live, because you remember I was back on that same day. So I did go back after that live. So they put me on a 7-day restriction or something like that. And then after that, after I announced that, that's when Carmen and the F team issued those copyright strikes, fictitious, fraudulently and inappropriately against my page. And again, that's going to come back to bite them in the ass, just like it did on my YouTube page. I mean, I don't think they got penalized for that on my YouTube page, but obviously I got my page back. But on Facebook, they don't take kindly to that, especially when you have reported, scores and scores and scores, several dozen videos from different influencers. That's a pattern that you're abusing the tool. And they did, they're the ones who brought that to my attention, that they look for things like that. And, so more to come on that. But, so they didn't have anything to do with the strikes against you. I did get a couple of strikes against me. Like I said, I had 2 of them removed that Carmen had issued against my page. But outside of that, my page hasn't been snatched or anything like that whatsoever. So right now my page is on it was 7 days, but the 7 days is gone. And then they moved it to 14 days, a 14-day, 2-week restriction that I can't go live on my page for the 14 days. It was that I couldn't post, but then once they took those 2 strikes off, now I can post again on my page. So they take the restrictions off, and it's a process that they take them off. The strikes, there's a process that they go through. So it's not like you say, oh no, this wasn't copyright, this is what it is. This bitch has a personal beef, vendetta, and she's doing this to scores of people. They have to look into those things, and they do, and they are. So it's not as simple as saying this isn't copyright, and then they're like, okay, and take it off. No, it's a step, and there are repercussions, fortunately, on Facebook side for people abusing the tool the way that they have been doing it. Right? I just wanted to let y'all know this, because I know you guys were wondering what happened, where did the page go, why I'm not on the page. So for the next 2 week or 2 weeks, we'll be over here on YouTube. But please know that the appeals that I sent in are being reviewed by Facebook as we speak. All right. So there were, I think, 6. 2 of them were taken off, and the rest are under review. And of course, I'm sure they'll be taken off too, because I haven't broken any motherfucking copyright laws from a sloppy, saggy titty ass bitch who just want me to stop talking about her. No, absolutely not. So yeah, we're going to continue to talk about that hoe and her hoe over here. Anybody else we want to. This is the internet. It's called social media. When you release something, I can have all these little side pages, groups, all these wannabe influencers that talk shit about me on these pages. I can have their pages shut down too, if I went and did a copyright thing, because they definitely use my motherfucking videos over there. So if I wanted to be a spiteful bitch, I could do that to them. But I don't. And I been knew I could have did this to them. But I don't, because this is social media. I realize that the more they show my face and my likeness, the more people know about me. Now, if you were really smart, I ain't even gonna tell y'all that, because y'all get all y'all business advice from me. So anyway, so that's copyright, and that's what's been happening with the Facebook page. I took it down myself. And I put it back up today. I may take it down tonight. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I put it down and I take it down and put it up as I see appropriate, and as I'm working through with Facebook to get the rest of these strikes lifted off of my account, because you're not gonna play in my face. I don't know who else the fuck you playing with. And I realize that people might not understand how to get copyright strikes removed from their page, because it is a tedious process. But once you figure it out, and once you get it in order, do this, da, 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 da. No, don't do this. Make sure you put that, da, da, da. Once you get it in order, then you can just shoot them off. You save it and you do it for each one. And it is quite a bit of steps and things that you have to do beyond just reporting it again in Facebook. But once you get it, you got it. And then Facebook works on it, and it takes, they say, about 14 days. It takes 10 to 14 days before they are done, with their investigation and releasing it. That's why the 2 that I got taken off, it's been 14 days. So they came off yesterday. What's today? Friday? Yesterday, Thursday. So it takes a little bit of time, but it is worth the time. So I'll say it to you: if you're out there and one of these hoes are trying to put a copyright claim on your page, make sure that you follow through with it. If Facebook's they ask you for something, or they kick your appeal out, because they do that a lot on Facebook with these copyright appeals. They'll kick it out and say, well, you didn't give us this, and then close it out. So you have to make sure that you're crossing all your T's and dotting all your I's when you're responding to them, and giving them the information that they're asking for, and all of that. And once you get rolling with it, then it becomes super easy going forward to make sure that this doesn't happen again on your account from some insecure ass bitch who is mad that you're voicing your opinion about them. But meanwhile, they're voicing their opinion about everybody and everything motherfucking else. Huh? How does that even work? Huh? I see why you used to get your ass beat in school all the time as a child. You used to get bullied. I can see it. Because you're dumb. And you do dumb shit. All right. Let's see. Hi, Miss Ernestine. What's up, lady? Let me take this down. All right. Y'all ready to get into some quick and sick stuff? Because I don't know who the fuck they thought they were going to be stopping. I don't know. Huh? Not me. I mean, we went down this road already. I don't even know why y'all would attempt to even play with me again. You know this copyright claim is bullshit. You know it, and you know I know it, because I done beat you at it before. So, but this is just a way, again, to get somebody tied up and tie up the system and all that. But bitch, I got a plan, and a good one that's working. Woo! What's good? Okay. Everything I say on this page, allegations, allegedly, except that copyright shit, that's all true. That's the gospel. Ain't no allegations in that. We don't discriminate over here. I don't care if you gay, straight, whatever you may be. We accept everyone over here, and we rock with everyone over here. Period. White, black, it doesn't matter. I talk about black people the same way I talk about gay people, same way I talk about white people, same way I talk about everybody over here. Okay. So if I call somebody something, I'm talking about that motherfucker, and not their entire race, orientation, whatever it may be. Okay. And then hold harmless. Y'all see this ashy ass ankle? This is neglect. Huh? This is neglect of this is self-care. This ashy, let me take myself down. Let me put it up now. Baby, this ankle looked like a burn victim. Oh yes. This looks like a burn victim. It hasn't been moisturized, washed, exfoliated, none of that shit ever since she was brought home from the hospital as a baby. And this is the result. Don't get caught out there like that. Moisturize your body, huh? Put some lotion on your skin. Let me put my picture up here so y'all can see it. Put some lotion on your skin, huh? You ain't got to, this is 2024. You ain't got to walk around Looking like you just got out of a forest fire, bitch. Bitch, you ain't got to walk around looking like you just walked up out of a forest fire. Don't do that to yourself. Wash your body and moisturize your skin. Okay. All right. Let's take this down. Y'all ready for some Tote and Quick stuff? Let me take her down. Y'all ready? Let me did see. Let me did see, bitch. Let me did see. Let me did see. Fuck y'all thought. Y'all thought my page got snatched up by a fucking Temu coach. Hey, little bitch, let me whisper in your ear. You thought you got rid of me, but I'm right here. You a dumbass bitch and your wife is too. I heard that your coach is from Temu. What's up, Jen? You got your snacks? Hey, little bitch, let me whisper in your ear. You thought you got rid of me, but I'm right here. You a stupid ass bitch and your wife is too. I heard that your coach is from Temu. Y'all, let's get into some quick and took stuff. Okay. So I've been off the scene for a couple of weeks now. I've been working on a number of things. You know what? Before we get into some quick and took stuff, I want to tell y'all something. I want to catch y'all up on something. That's a big deal. What I'm about to tell y'all, for real. It's sad, and it's also a big deal. Let me stop laughing because this is for real. Okay, you guys know that I have, for the last, I don't know, year and a half, year or so, your tea almost gone. You guys know that I have been selling overnight bags, right? Y'all already know this. Okay. Some of y'all may know. So there's a big story around these bags that I want to share with you guys because this is a big deal. Some of you know, most of you, probably all of you know by now, let me show you guys, that the bags are from this company called Tote and Carry. Well, there's a big scandal going on over at Tote and Carry, okay? Very, very big deal. And I want to share it with you guys because it's impacted me and my ability to get product out to you. And I don't like that because I don't like motherfuckers looking at me like I'm not giving them something that they're supposed to get. So let me share something with you guys really quickly. And I'm working on having the creator of Tote and Carry come on to our show. I've already had several conversations with him on the phone. Super cool guy. Okay, so y'all know the brand Tote and Carry. It's a big name here on the internet, and it's basically like a household name at this point. I started following, it's the overnight bags that I sell. Tote and Carry makes them. I started following Tote and Carry, beautiful bags, beautiful, gorgeous bags, and I get them directly from the manufacturer. Okay, so I started selling them about a year and a half ago, and there started becoming. Let me back up. So the company was started by two people. Let me share my screen and show you one of them because this is a big ass deal. What I'm about to drop on y'all. And at this point, I have to drop it on y'all because it's impacted my business. Hold on. Okay. All right. So this is one of the owners of Tote and Carry. Okay. This is, you see the bag in the background and you see it's back here. Okay. So real quick, summary of Tote and Carry and who they are, et cetera, et cetera. So I started following them before the pandemic. They got established in 2016? 2014, excuse me, 2014. And I started following them around 2016, 2017, right? On Instagram, they had all these ads and I was buying masks from them and a couple of bags from them. They became big over the last year or so. If you are on Instagram or Facebook a lot, you see a lot of Tote and Carry ads, okay? So this man in the picture, his name is Tony, and Tony Stitch, they call him Stitch. Tony is a world-renowned designer. Okay, he's designed these tote and carry bags. This is his baby, his idea. He created them, designed them. This is his baby. Okay, he's designed bags for 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, all the celebrities. They were on the Oprah Winfrey Show several years ago as one of her favorite things. This Tote and Carry brand. So the black guy that you see here, his name's Tony, he had a shop in Atlanta, designer, making all kinds of stuff for different celebrities and NBA and NFL teams and stuff like that. He's a stitch artist, right? And he's, a designer. So the black guy was approached by this Asian guy, his name is also Tony, about going into business. Like Tony, black Tony right here on the screen. Tony, two Tonys. Tony, you bad with the needle. You a bad designer. We should come. Let's do some bags. And Tony was like, actually, the black guy right here was like, actually, I've been doing bags for a long time, and this is some of my work. The Asian guy was like, oh, this is great. This is phenomenal for us to go. We should go into business. We should do something. And Tony, the black guy here, he had all the connections and he has the talent. The Asian guy had the money piece of it, right? Because you have to have that component when you're going into business, etc. Okay. So let me put my picture up here. I'll leave it up there like that. So they go into business and they start this company called Tote and Carry. Okay, the bags that I sell on our website. The name Tote and Carry, y'all know I love wordplay. Tote means to carry something. When you tote something, Tote and Carry. I love the name. The name came from this man you see on the screen, the black guy. It came out of his brain. This is his idea, his creation, his baby. Okay, even the name of the company, Tote and Carry, that came from him. They didn't collab on that name. That was all him. And so they go into business together. They're supposed to be 50-50 partners. And everything was going good and all that. And then the other guy, the Asian Tony, as the story is explained to me and as it was alleged to me, and I'm not going to keep saying alleged, allegedly, because I already said this off the Dickhead at the top of the show. Okay. But it was been told to me, and I've been in touch with this man on the screen. Okay. We've been chit-chatting. Okay. What has happened is people get greedy, and unfortunately, black people, we don't protect ourselves when we are going into business with people who are trying to prey on us. Anybody who ever tried to go into business with me, you came to me, baby. I didn't fucking go to you. You came to me. All right. But if you approach someone like the Asian guy approached the black guy, you need to be very, very careful when people approach you. Okay? When people approach you, because they already got an agenda and a plan together to get your shit. And that's exactly what happened. These two people who went in business together, the only reason I fucked with Tote and Carry from the beginning, as well as a lot of y'all and millions of their customers, because they got a lot of customers, is because the company was branded, and touted as a black-owned company. Oh, Tote and Carry, we black owned, we minority owned, because the Asian guy, I guess he's a minority too, call it minority. But we only fuck with the company because of the black piece of it. That whole I'm supporting a black owned business. That's a big movement. It has been for the last maybe decade or so, certainly the last several years. So that company has done hundreds of millions of dollars. And guess what? Most of that is from the black community. This is an urban brand. The man in this picture, his name is Tony, and he creates the bags. It's like FUBU, for us, by us, right? It got that urban flair, that hood flair, but bad, beautiful ass bags, like fire bags. Okay, so somebody got the big head and got greedy over at Tote and Carry, and it wasn't the black guy. The black guy, again, Tony right here in the picture, he wasn't treated, from what I understand, these are all allegations, and this is how it was told to me out the horse's mouth. He wasn't treated as a 50% owner of the company. He was treated like a lowly employee, by the other half of the company, by the other gentleman. Treated like a lowly employee. In fact, the profits that were going into the company, millions of dollars. Do y'all know this company makes millions of dollars a week? Did y'all know that? I didn't know that until I heard it from the horse's mouth. He, regardless of how much money they was getting after, okay, let me back up. Let me give you a really good example. So they were on the Oprah Winfrey Show a few years back, and after that, they really blew up online, and they made $30 million in like 2 weeks. And the black guy that you see in the picture, whose baby, this is his baby, this is his company, he only got his regular salary. He didn't get a portion, like, we gonna split this 50-50, etc. He got his regular salary, which is barely 6 figures. So this has been going on for a while, and slowly but surely, it's been alleged that he's been pushed out of the. He was being pushed out of the company. He's not even with the company anymore. They took the company from right up under him. They took the company from right up under him. He's no longer with the company. There's been a problem with the orders that I've been placing. So sometimes people are like, "Oh, where my bag? I ain't getting my bag." I just never came to y'all to tell y'all about all this drama and turmoil that's going on over at the company, at the headquarters. That's definitely been impacting and affecting the buyers, like me and many other buyers. Like, we have gotten on Instagram and formed a little chit chat with other retailers of these bags. Like, there has been major problems, major delays. You put your order in and they're like, "Oh, well, we don't have this color. Oh, this color's on back order. We don't know when." But it has been told to me that the people that's left at the company. So let me take a step back. So the guy you see on the screen who created the company, Tote and Carry, he's no longer there. Okay. They changed the locks on him when he went to a fucking work function. Okay. It's how it was told to me. They changed the locks on him, went in his office and raided his office for all his sketchings and drawings and proprietary stuff. And when he got back from the trade show for work that he went to, he was locked out, the building, the office, everything. They kicked him out completely and totally and left him with nothing, fucking penniless, okay? And he is the one who established the relationships over in China where these bags are made. Everything's made in China. Don't get fucking crazy now, okay? I was talking to him, Tony, last week sometime. He said, "I'm gonna tell you, D, even Louis Vuitton bags cost $15 to make. They made in China too, and they cost $15. Now, he's a designer. He fucking knows. He's the one who goes to China and secures the companies to manufacture the bags and the products and the hats and the this and the that. It's him. He was doing all that work. He was going to China. The black guy. He knows the industry. He's been in it basically his whole life. He said Louis Vuitton bags cost $10-15 to make too. You just paying for the name, which we all knew, but I just didn't know it took, cost them $10 or $15 to make those bags. So I just wanted to tell y'all that and let y'all know what was happening. I'm actually working on getting Tony on the show. Like I said, he and I talked a couple of times, and this is a big deal. This is a big deal because you have a major company that's selling urban bags, and people are still thinking that the black guy whose baby this is, who started the company, is still a part of the organization, and it's a black-owned company, when that shit's not true. That's the gag. And the relationships, like, they can't even get the orders now for the retailers like myself. You put an order in, or you inquire about an order or bags or colors, or you submit your order through and it's like, "Oh, we ain't got that. So you got to wait." Or, "Oh, we don't even know if we ever going to get that color again." But, and they give you get all these stories, or you don't get a story at all. You got to keep reaching out to them. And that shit looks bad for business for retailers like myself. Huh? So I don't ever want y'all to think ever that, I didn't get my bag, or I wanted this color, I wanted that, or I wanted this, or I wanted that, or what about this or that. And it's some shit that I was doing shady on the side. I just never told y'all this. But now that I got the green light from the black Tony right here, and because this has impacted some of my orders, not all of them, but now I'm not even putting any more orders in with Tote and Carry. That's the bottom fucking line. I will be taking the website down. Now, what I will be doing, listen up, this is what I will be doing. Tony, who created Tote and Carry, huh? Okay, make another hole, huh? Right? You think you made me? Nigga, make another hole. Make another Tony. That's what Jay-Z said when you got the industry saying they made hole. Okay, make another hole. Now, you ain't make him. He made himself. So what he's doing is coming out with his own bag line. Okay, it won't be called Tote and Carry, even though that's his company name. They're in court right now. They're locked in this it's a big legal battle right now. So this has all been going on behind the scenes. So if you place an order for me, And if you didn't get your order, most of you did, but if you didn't get your order, don't take this opportunity to tell me that you did. Tell me in my inbox. If you didn't, please know that this is why. It has nothing to do with, oh, her page down, oh, she ran. No, none of that shit. This is a big, big deal, and it has impacted all of us who are retailers of this brand big time. I just have been keeping it under wraps, and this has been going on for months now. But I won't be selling their bags anymore. But the Tony who created this company, hi Latanya, the gentleman who's on the screen, he's already started started designing bags, and they are fire. He sent me pictures of them, and he's going to be sending me actual hard samples of them in the mail sometime next week or the week after next, I think. But yeah, he's coming. He this is his brainchild, his mastermind. So of course he's going to branch out and do his own thing. He's already ordered. The bags don't look exactly like the Tote and Carry bags, which even if they did, he's the creator of them. But he designed and created additional tote bags and accessories and etc. He actually even has a gun holster, which he showed me a picture of, which I think is so dope and so fire. So yeah, he'll be coming out with those, and I'll be carrying those on our page. So we'll be using those going forward. So those I asked him when he put his order in, when he designed it, and when he expect for his pieces to come in, and he said within the next month or so. So they'll be here before summer. They'll be here within the next month. And if you did place an order with me, and if you did not get your bag, please know, again, I'm not trying to be funny, or I wasn't trying to duck dodge you or no shit like that, even though I'm sure I probably communicated with you. This is why you didn't get your bag, huh? Because I didn't get it. Okay. But if you like a refund, you can get in my inbox and ask me for one, and I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to give you a refund. Or if you want to wait until Tony comes out with his bags within the next month or so, the bags are beautiful. We can go that route too. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. I didn't want to just come on and be like, okay, you guys, well, some of the colors are on back order. I don't know when they're coming in, and da da da. I want to tell you the whole entire story once I got it directly from the horse's mouth, which would be Tony here in this picture. Let me see. Let me make sure the sound is off, because he plays a lot of videos with music, and we ain't trying to do that on here. Yes, we made a vest for fit. There's the bag. There's the red bag. This is the black Tony stitch. This is his name. These are it's. These are the bags, gorgeous bags. These are the bags that I sell on the site. Gorgeous, gorgeous bags. There's the yellow. There's the black. The white one. Oh, let me turn the sound on. Yeah, y'all doing too much. I think that's his daughter. There he is. There he is. He's the designer. This is the guy. This is the man, the myth, the legend. This is Tony Stitch, baby. And he is the one who created this brand. Okay? Period. Let me get out of here. Let me close out of this. He's the one who created this brand, and he's the reason that Black people give this company their business and their money. He is the reason. He's a 100% the reason. This is one of the collections that he did. These are the bags that I sell, but this is a different design. This is all his designs, even the bags themselves. It's really a tragic story, because this is a Black man who had a dream, and this is his baby. He worked hard to create this vision, and to have it snatched from him the way so violently and so viciously, and to leave him without a dime to take care of his family and kick him and force him out of the company. There he is. I mean, there was a whole write-up on them. They were on the Oprah Winfrey show, and to force him out and act like he was never part owner, talking about you as an employee, when this is his brainchild, his baby, is crazy as fuck to me. I mean, this is grimy. This is super grimy. This is super grimy. Let's see, where's the one he designed for 50? A vest set and some other stuff he designed. Um here's when they went on the Oprah Winfrey show. Came a long way from making t-shirts. I have a lot of accomplishments, but to me the icon was so shocking. Thank you at Oprah for the opportunity to be added to your Oprah Winfrey favorite things in 2021. God is good. I give thanks for all the hard work for my team at Tote and Carry has done. So everybody reading this, go shop Oprah Winfrey favorite things. Blah 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 blah. So I mean, this is a big fucking deal, y'all. I know I'm just talking about it kind of in passing, but this is major. This is a dream deferred, but deferred does not mean delayed, huh? You heard what I said? Deferred does not mean denied, not delayed, denied. Deferred does not mean denied. So, to snatch somebody's business like this from them and so publicly, and to leave them penniless and have to take them to court for to subpoena the records of how much money was made while they were there, and to get a portion of that because you're only getting pennies, not even pennies, half of pennies for everything that was coming in, is a tragedy. It's a tragic travesty and a tragedy. But I just wanted to share with you guys in case you were one of the ones who had ordered a bag from me and you were wondering. Well, you can't be wondering because I've been in communication with you guys. But if for some reason you slipped through the cracks or you didn't get my communication or whatever it may be, this is what's going on. It has absolutely nothing to do with me trying to dupe you out of your money whatsoever. Okay, not saying that you guys said that, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can show you guys. Let me see. And get into my messages where I was in back and forth with the company just last week about like what's up with my order? Why can't I get these bags? Like what's the problem? And the response is like 1 and 2 word responses. And it's a terrible way to do business. So it's everything's shaking up over there at Tote and Carry. It's a big mess, and they may be liquidating the company. I don't know, but I foresee that definitely because the person who held the relationships with the bag makers in China was the black guy who's no longer there. So they are right now scrambling for a number of different reasons over at Tote and Carry, and they won't be getting any more of my black earned motherfucking money. I can tell you that. So I will be taking, in case you go look to see if the website's down, why it's down, what's going on. Oh, hold the page, because motherfuckers start, hold the page down because she don't want to get nobody. Shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you're talking about. But I wanted to let people know beforehand why I will be taking the page down, and that I will be taking the page down, and that I will not be spending any more money with them, and any bags that I have that's coming from them, I pray that I get them. Okay. Because yeah, and there was like a couple of orders, a couple of my last orders that I received from them. There were bags in there that I definitely did not get, like colors and textures and stuff like that. So just giving you guys a heads up and letting you know what's going on. And yeah, Tony will be on our show. They have court this month, so after the court case is over, doesn't want to hurt the court case. He'll be on here to lay the whole story out and give you guys the blow by blow. But we will be supporting his new bag line within a month or so. Once the pieces come in, I'll have it up. Okay, so let me take this down. Okay, so Tay, Taterhead and Baldy Locks, child. She definitely bald. Lots been going on with them lately. Taterhead's out the hospital. The last time I was on live, she was in the hospital faking, not knowing what a turkey is, not knowing what a tom is, that it's a male turkey. Just very dense. In the hospital faking with them hard titties out. And ever since I've been offline, they've been having a good old time online with their shenanigans and acting real arrogant and cocky. Because they ain't really had anybody to put their ass back in their place. I mean, Tay is, she has this perfume line now that's out. And well, I don't know about line, but it's perfume. We already know about this. And she's having problems with it, with the shipping feature. And talking about she went and bought some boxes. Everybody now wants to buy these custom boxes that I've been talking about, that we bought for our business. I ain't never heard nobody talk about some custom boxes in my life like they do now. Because mostly people, for something like what Tay is shipping out, why the fuck would you? She was holding up you know what? I'm not even gonna give her business advice. My bad. Let me zip it. I already said that I'm not even gonna be giving none of these hoes business advice anymore. I'm not doing it. You know why? Because people definitely be watching your show, watching you, listening. We know Taterhead and Predator do it all the time. They'll watch your show and listen to you and revamp and rename and do a whole bunch of shit, and then still hate your guts. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you ought to be giving me a piece of your commission. The fuck are you talking about? You was calling that shit samples. Okay? Till I said something. And all the other millions of pieces of advice that I've given them, that they and others have implemented, right? And that would be fine if you wasn't talking shit or acting like you so offended because somebody talking about your ass. You should be grateful. That's more publicity for you. Anyway, I digress. So Tana's online with these flat rate shipping boxes. I have one here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So this is what a flat rate box looks like. I ain't gonna tell her what to do, but I'm gonna just show y'all. So sometimes I have these. Can you see it? No. Here we go. Okay. So sometimes I have these. This one is a priority box. I think this one is a medium. Yeah. Sometimes, like if I have to send somebody their robe out, like a robe fits in this box very nicely. So let's say somebody's bag was already shipped out, and or somebody's, maybe not a robe. I wouldn't put a robe in a medium box like this, but the post office has these different priority flat rate shipping boxes. So as much as you can fit in the box, it's still all the same price. So Taterhead was online talking about how she's trying to figure out her shipping situation. Girl, I thought you had a team of people around you who are supposed to be adept at things like this, huh? If you hire somebody like me, not them, because I would never work for them. But if someone hired someone like me, you better believe I'm gonna know how to handle their motherfucking shipping information or their shipping process. I'm gonna know how to streamline it. But she's online. She's thinking about doing flat rate shipping and showed the box. And I don't know. I ain't sure. I ain't gonna tell her shit. I'm just talking about it. I'm not gonna tell her what I think she should do because no, fuck that hoe. All of them. But she's going about it all wrong. I definitely will tell you that. She's going about it in such a way that she's making a profit also off of the shipping. I'm gonna tell you something. Baby. When I ship out boxes, I'm out of my pocket. I don't make any profit off of the shipping ever. Even if I charge you shipping, which I usually don't even charge you. Usually shipping is free on my websites. But I pay for the shipping. It's $20, $26. Some people live in California. Mike Ray lives in California. It costs $26.15 every time I ship her if she ordered like a bag or something. I pay for that. It's free for her, but that shit ain't free for me, and I don't get a discount. So, but the way Tay is trying to set hers up is that she's trying to make a profit on the shipping too. And some companies do that, but your customers are not going to like that. All right. They're not going to appreciate that you trying to be like, well, the petite, whatever the fuck she called it nowadays. The petite is, how much is the small box bottle, you guys? She should hold her breath until her edges go back. How much I drag them hoes. You think I'm not? I'm just getting warmed up. How much are her so-called small bottles? of the Shite, Oso Shite water. How much is that? Anybody know? Is it $5? Wasn't it $5 at one time? And then she took it back as 10. So what is it? $10 plus what? $15 shipping or something like that. It's a complete ripoff. Complete and total ripoff. And she's making a profit from it. And nothing's wrong with making a profit on something that you're selling, but you shouldn't try to do it on the shipping. I've never made a profit on the shipping because I have to pay for that shipping, and I ship heavy items. I don't ship, 1 ounce bottles of bullshit. Like I actually ship items that these boxes are like 10 pounds a lot of times, 10, 12 pounds. So yeah. $6.99 or they $5. Okay. So that's her latest thing that she's doing online. We'll take a look at that in just a second. But I want to step back. I want to step back to this festival she did, last weekend? Where she went and bought all that chicken and threw it up on the grill and was, sloshing around fucking E. coli chicken juice in this big can of cheese that she had on the side. Okay, this is very dangerous and very reckless of her to do. Carmen is 60 years old, right back where she started from. She right back at ground zero. 60 years old, chasing fairs and festivals, working instead of letting her money work for her. Outside doing hard labor. All that kind of stuff. When I thought the food truck was ready, shouldn't she be on the food truck? And didn't Tater say that the business was going to be both of theirs? Let's take a quick look at something right quick. I just want to refresh y'all memory about something. Hold on. Here we go. I want to say before I show you guys this video, let me also say that our private group that we had, so I took our page down. In case you're just coming on, I removed our Nanny After Dark main page. I took that down, myself, okay? And I also put our regular group on pause. There were a lot of people in our regular group who were undercover spies and snakes and fakes and people just, being wallflowers, sitting around and reposting shit other places and taking information or just lurking. And so I decided that I would put the group on pause. I put it on pause, And what I did was I created a smaller group for people who are regulars, who I know, who we regularly interact with and see on our page, and put them in that group. I really wanted to keep it to under 50 people, but it grew to like 75 or something like that. And I'm constantly reviewing those people too. If you're just taking up room in a group, this ain't the group for you. None of my groups. All right. You join groups online to be social with one another, not to just go and look on somebody's post and then scroll past it. Don't even click like or make a comment on it. Do that shit over there. But doing it in a group amount on a regular basis, I'm not saying every post, but what the fuck you in the group for? Why are you on the page for? You worse than a bitch in the bush. And that's what you are, a bitch in the bush. You know what I'm saying? If you just lurking. So I decided to go ahead and put the group on pause while I was working with Facebook on the copyright strikes that were fraudulently and inappropriately put on my page and other people's pages who also got these strikes, because this bitch knows she done tried everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? Also tried this route with me before, but the shit didn't work. But let's try it on Facebook. At least it'll hold up the page for a while. But they're looking at it, and they're looking at you too, bitch, because you done did so many of them. Don't be surprised if they pull your shit. But I done got 2 of mine removed, and it takes about 10 to 14 days before they, actually do the removal. So it's been about 14, and 2 of them came off. All right. Okay, just giving you guys a little backstory. So, last year this time, Taterhead was talking about, she was speaking French. She was speaking French. She was saying, we, this is we starting this company, blah, 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 blah. And now all of a sudden, that she has surpassed Carmen in followers. She has all Carmen followers. Okay, Carmen only has what, 45,000. Tay has over 100,000. Okay, now that she's double Carmen's followers, which they're all still Carmen's original followers, now she doesn't speak French anymore. She doesn't say oui. It's all about me. It's my business. But let me refresh your memory about how down, what a down ass bitch she used to be for Carmen in the business. Hold on. Stop. All right. Here we go. So this is Tater last year talking about. I just want to refresh your memory on this because I'm gonna show y'all something that is in direct contradiction to this year. Okay. Here we go.
Huh? Oh, wait. When you got a brilliant woman by your side.
And this is our business. But if we would have a problem, oh, Carmen, yeah. This food concessions is us. Love at first bite. It is not Carmen. It is not Tay. It is us.
That's what we say. Love is first bite.
Love at first bite. It's the team of we, not the team of me. Y'all get it? Y'all got it. Go ahead and put that in your blog of shade words.
And you ain't. And she's not going to actually be out here working the truck.
I'm the business side. Carmen's the action side, and occasionally I might dip into the action.
Yeah,
occasionally she might dip into the business.
Yeah, we're gonna do it together. Because I know, both sides, and you know a lot. You already know a lot, baby. And you ain't never even ran it. That's what's surprising to me. I'm gonna have to hire me. I'm gonna get me at least 2 employees though, because I ain't gonna be able to do it.
For payroll.
Wait, say that again.
We are already set up for payroll. We have business credit. I was gonna say, if that's a rat, I'm running.
A lion ass bitch.
We have business payroll already set up. We have QuickBooks already set up. We have a business credit card already set up.
What a lion ass bitch.
Already set up. We are good to go, baby. Love at first bite, HTX. You heard it. You won't see it again, sweetheart.
And this why nobody don't like.
So we get ready to get this whole thing rewrapped. All right, y'all.
Okay. Hold up. Let me pause this. Okay, so y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that Taterhead looking ass bitch sit up there telling myself, you heard it, sweetheart. That's why nobody don't like you, Tay. And you never gonna be able to make anyone like you. Period. It's plenty of motherfuckers. Not that many, not offline, but online. There's plenty of hoes who don't like me. That's none of my business. I don't give a damn. But they definitely care. But this is one of the reasons why people don't like you, because you fucking cocky as hell and you can't even back it up. So much you the business, you the brains behind the business. Bitch, you can't even figure out how to do your shipping. So what business you the brains behind, huh? Okay, let's see how well that aged. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here she go right here. So this was a year ago. Now this is Carmen out at the fair, fending for herself, doing all the shit herself, working herself, had to take care of the business if she had a permit, which I doubt, herself. Taterhead nowhere around. This bitch is at home, laid up in the bed, counting warm dick instead of sheep. She's counting warm dick. And where's Grandpappy? Over here at the festival with her pants sagging down like a nigga. Because that's how she likes to dress when she's not around Taterhead. She likes to get back to her hoodlicious, nigga looking routine, huh? At the festival, doing all of this. Let's take a look. Where's Tay? She just said she was down for the cause and all this, that, and the third. And she want to dip into the action sometime. Let's see.
at me. I'm such a good sport. I'm holding her phone and everything. I'm a human tripod right now. Right.
Look at that
I
can.
done became the cameraman around this motherfucker.
Look at this big can of cheese over here on the grill where she's handling raw food. And this is how I know Carmen doesn't know anything about proper food handling, getting food handling permits, or anything like that, because this is a direct violation of any type of food handling procedures. Handling raw food, the juice is flying everywhere with this big ass open can of melted cheese right next to it. She don't give a fuck because Carmen's trifling. She don't care anything about somebody getting E. coli, huh? So what do they wind up in the hospital? Her bitch is in the hospital all the time. It's not a big deal to them, huh? Let's keep watching.
Oh, she an actual chef. I keep seeing everybody say Chef Carmen, Chef Carmen. She an actual chef.
I just want my quesadilla.
Okay, there go my chicken. I need my chicken nacho.
It's the experience. I want.
You get my chair back. Look at her simple ass.
Those my chicken nachos, baby. Poppy, 2 chicken nachos. There go the chicken right there. We've been standing right here 20 minutes.
She's talking about no man. Don't get me started on the wrong. Okay. I will.
Yeah, we got 2 chicken nachos. Everything on them.
I had a chicken quesadilla. I'm waiting on the chicken quesadilla. Yes, ma'am. We been waiting here. They've been here before.
Yeah, we've been here 20 minutes. And I became a human tripod.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. She's always clanking those dang spatulas as loud as she can because this is the only way she can get attention. Nobody's checking for her. But did y'all see the line that Charles had at the event? I mean, it was wrapped around the corner. But where's Tay? I thought that they were supposedly, you know, going to be. Let me take this down. I thought that they were supposedly business partners. Tay's nowhere to be found. Tay's at home building her own empire so she can leave Carmen ass in the dust. Point blank. Period. Let me see. So it's so much stuff that has happened, you guys, with these two bums. Let me see. Limited C. Hey, little bitch, let me whisper you. You thought I was gone, but I'm right here. Let me see. Here's a picture. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Here's another picture. What's up, Miss Range? You so glad I'm back. Thank you, love. Oh, let me not say love. That's what that swole forehead ass bitch be saying. Here go the chicken. Right here. And y'all know she be flipping it up in the air like she doing something. And here go the mild cheddar cheese sauce. I was very disturbed by this. I am not even being funny. I'm dead ass. Okay. Here's the bag that she's poured the chicken out the bag. You know when you empty in a bag of wet, anything wet, you know, and you just throw it open, throw it on the grill. The juice got right on in here. No lid on it or anything like that. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Just threw it on in. All kinds of liquids went all up in the air and everywhere. Look at that. And this would be fine if there was a lid on it, but we all just saw how she was manhandling this chicken and throwing it up and chopping it and splashing and sloshing is the word, sloshing the juice all over everywhere in the bag and on the chicken. And right here in this can of cheddar cheese sauce is just despicable. Look at that. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Somebody said I wouldn't dare purchase anything from her ass. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. So, you know, Tater and them have been using Repo a lot lately. Have y'all noticed that? That they've been putting him on camera and having him dance and, you know, even showed his little colostomy bag on one of the videos. I don't know if he meant to do that. So they told him to just show a little piece of it so they can get a little sympathy or whatever it may be. Because I'm the one who told y'all, that was me, that he has a colostomy bag. And of course, Carmen and them tried to get on and talk all over it and around it. Bitch, I knew it was true for a fact. That's why I told everybody. So Rico was dancing and singing the other day, and he looked really happy. I mean, Carmen was here in Atlanta, and Rico was home. He had a little microphone, and he was feeling good, and you know, he was singing and dancing and showing off his body, baby, because he was opening up his arms, and it was terrible because one thing that we learned about Rico way back in the beginning was and is that Rico is an introvert. He's an introvert. He doesn't like being on camera. He doesn't like the limelight. He doesn't like the spotlight on him. He doesn't like to be on live, any of that. This has been made abundantly clear to us over the years. So why all of a sudden Rico is singing and dancing? Like, you ever see those videos of like monkeys in China and other places that they have with a backpack on and shit and a little bow in their hair, and they be like smiling, showing all their gums and shit for the camera? That is the vibe that I got when I saw Repo singing with a new shirt on. I really felt like this was some Cambodia shit. I really did. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let me get back. Yeah, crazy. Let me see. Let me go down. Me did see these bitches been really showing their ass out here in these streets. And you know when I ain't been around for a while because that Taterhead starts showing that underbite and she start cocking her lips up to the side like a nigga. You know how she do. Talking shit out of it. Yep. And doing dumbass faces like this. Hold up. Repo been dropping the weights, going live on his walks. I've been doing shit too. I've been cutting a lot of stuff out my diet, like ginger ales. I could drink me a damn ginger ale, but now I might have like one ginger ale a day. Some days I've been like, damn, I didn't even have a ginger ale today. And cutting some sweets out my diet too. Trying to get back to my pre-COVID weight. Here you go. So look at Taterhead. The kind of shit she like to do when I'm off the scene. She get back on and talk shit. This her shit talking face. Her and this thing over here. Look at him. They get real. In fact, Carmen was riding around in her truck looking for a fucking suspect. Just yesterday? 2 days ago. Hold up. Let me see. Go back down here. Oh, somebody put this up. Somebody said Crook's ex-girlfriend Alana couldn't stand Crook. She used him like she used Rico. Alana was the first state Crook uses. Alana was the first to state Crook uses her camera to sucker her supporters out of money. Crook bought a Mercedes vacation and jewelry. Then they showed the video of Crook. I don't know if I can show this. Yeah, I'll be putting stuff up here with music in it. Hold on. I don't want to show y'all that. That's old. I mean, it's relevant because she still ain't shit, but there's so much other shit to talk about these two, child. Hold on.
Give me a minute.
Miss Betty said she back to scamming.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I'm not calling to see if you had some work. I do. I got you down for this weekend. Give me a minute. I got you down in the morning at 10 o'clock. It's gonna be. I'll let you know where it is, but I'm driving right now. I'm looking at this GPS. But I got you down in the morning. Okay, cool. All right.
She calling
I'll
all
get you back by like 8 tonight.
She calling everybody Obama phone, child, that she know. All the homeless people.
Get everybody lined up. All right, baby. All right.
She calling all the people. You don't hear they don't sound enthusiastic to be back under her.
We gonna ride. Don't be saying taking baby like baby.
She a hard paymaster, child. She don't like to pay people.
Some of my
in a half mile, take exit 230.
really
31,
really
Forest Park toward Farmers Market.
like loyal employees, and I love her like a sister, just like Kevin. You know, he goes through a lot. I mean, Kevin, I think the penal system raised him. I mean,
take exit 237.
He's been in jail more than he's been free. But you know, he's a good worker. And I'm gonna pick up a couple of. I'm probably gonna hire maybe 6 or 8 like homeless guys here in Atlanta, from the shelters, and take them on the road while I'm doing my traveling stint, because it gives them an opportunity to open up their minds, get out the city. You know, I take these guys on the road and food and hotel and everything is paid for. And that's another way that I've been instrumental in
In
helping
a
get
quarter mile, turn left
so
onto
many
Main
people
Drive.
off the street. So yeah, when you hire somebody that's in um, a not so good situation when you hire. What I find out when you hire the homeless and less fortunate from these shelters, or if you just see a strong, somebody just you know physically strong looking, they have skill set. Most of them have skill set, and they're really good at what they do. And you give them opportunity, and it may be the only opportunity that they ever have in their life to get off the street. Because a lot of them, some of them, were getting off drugs. Some of them still on drugs. Some of them just getting out of prison.
Carmen is so full of it. Let me pause. The only reason Carmen goes down to the shelters or get people off the street, as we've seen her do, straight off the street and put them right on the table to serve food. The only reason she does that is because she knows she can pay them a couple of dollars a day, maybe $10, maybe $5 for the whole day, and a couple of plates of food. She knows she doesn't have to pay them properly, and they're not going to say no. They're between a rock and a hard place, literally. And that's why she does it. It has nothing to do with getting somebody off the shirt. Girl number I know I'm going to turn that up around. Yeah, that's what she do. She does. She's a user, point blank, period. And it so happens that again, these people are in a dire situation where they need the help. So, they're not going to say no a lot of times. But if you were really a professional and you've been in Atlanta so long, you should have people who are actually clean and ready to work, and not because they don't have any other choice, basically, but because they actually really want to work with you. And like, you should have a team of workers in Atlanta that you can tap into, that are ready to serve the people safely, and in a clean manner. She doesn't have that. She has to get people off the street and call them her employees. But are you paying taxes for any of those employees? Huh? The last Mexicans that we saw that you tried to work with, they had to chase you down, and your ass was in a restaurant like the coward you are, hiding from them so you didn't have to fucking pay them, and got mad that they found you. That's the kind of paymaster she is. Where those people at? You can't fuck with them anymore, huh? Because they ain't fucking with you anymore. Okay.
And they get an opportunity of a lifetime. So
Opportunity of a
I've been doing that
lifetime.
for years. I've been doing that for years.
She is an exploiter, 100%.
So we about ready to turn up and get lit. That's what we gonna do.
Correct.
We
That
gonna
would be
mind
the
our
business
business,
side of
drink
it.
our big old cup of racetrack coffee, and drive around Atlanta in a black U-Haul. Wait, that's what we gonna do. Yes, I'm doing the Mexican theme today. Well, I'm doing soul food, and I'm also doing some Mexican stuff. So do some tacos, some quesadillas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're gonna know, chef. They're gonna know. They're gonna know that you're not playing with them. They always think you're playing when you're not, and you be serious. They're gonna know.
So Carmen's riding around looking for people on the street to pick up, to put on her tent, clean or not, to serve the food. This is what she does. This is what she's doing right now. And this is what she does. It has nothing to do with giving people an opportunity of a lifetime. Make what, $10 fucking for the day, being verbally abused, doing all the work, and being exploited. Okay, girl. So she's back doing what she does. Stop doing it. She's back doing what she does. Did y'all see when Did y'all see? What's that? Hold on. Did y'all see when did y'all see when No Booty took Repo shopping for shoes? Carmen is quick to say to people that Rico is a grown-ass man. They don't know where he is. Don't ask him what he's doing. He's out there doing him. Meanwhile, when they do show Rico, he can't even pick out his own damn shoes at the store. Huh? Tell you gotta approve what shoes he buy and make him take them out the box. I mean, this is very humiliating and dehumanizing and emasculating. Very much so. Let's see. Is that it? Yeah, there's so much been going on with these two fools. Hold on. Oh, this is the one when Carmen's sleeping in the trailer. Did y'all see that? Girl, you talked about when I was living at a Hilton, huh? And you couldn't even stay at a Marriott. You was trying to stay at for a couple of nights. Now you resorted to living in a trailer, somebody's trailer home. Child, by you. And nothing wrong with a trailer if you happen to live in a trailer. But the way, honey, they talked about me, it was crazy. You would have thought I was living at the Red Roof Inn, which if that's something you living in, good. God bless you with a roof over your head. That's awesome. Where's this fucking video at? I just saw it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Do 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 do. Look at Tay with these dirty ass nails on, child. Miss Joanne says she need to wash them dirty ass fingernails. And neither one of them can smell. Why you gonna start a product? Y'all always talking about somebody else's products that they launching. Y'all ain't talking about me, but whoever. Y'all always talking about somebody else's products that they launching. Bitch, you can't even smell. How you selling perfume? Neither one of y'all. Make that shit make sense. Neither one of you hoes can smell. Here it is. I'm glad I found this because I really wanted to show y'all this. Hold up. So once again, y'all know Rico's shy. He doesn't like being on camera. This is well documented. He's been saying this for years. Now that people haven't really been, I don't know if people have been talking about them, but I haven't been on the scene. I don't know what other people are doing, but they need something. You know, they need some kind of content to either keep talking about me, because they've done that too. Keep using my name. That just go to show you who the fuck's eating off who. But when I do it, it's a problem. When we all other people do it, it's a problem. Mention A, Carmen, you know, Crook and Took and whoever else. But y'all steady keep my name on your mouth and in your motherfucking page, though, bitch. Y'all allowed to do that. But and I'm cool with it because that ain't nothing but more publicity for me. Please keep fucking talking about me. Because I'm a damn sure keep talking about you. So now they've resorted to using Repo as their content. And it's quite disturbing. So let's take a look at this grown-ass man, as they like to tell her, here's a grown-ass man. He's out here spreading on the having these bitches laying low and spreading the word. Let Carmen tell it. Repo's out here. He's out here. He's a lady man. He's out here doing his thing. He's a grown-ass man. I mean, he wipes his own ass. We don't wipe his ass. He wipes his own ass, and he's out here in these streets, you know, running from club to he's a clubber. He's a club head, trying to make us think that he's this independent person who doesn't need supervision. But what I'm about to show you is the ultimate in super fucking vision. Who the fuck are you to make somebody take their shoes out the box that they picked and show them to you for your inspection and approval? Just despicable. Let me see.
You trying them on? I need to see them. You cannot. I need to see them, sir.
I need to see him, sir. Okay, girl.
What happened to the other ones? Oh, that's them right here.
I just see what you type. You don't have to.
I gotta check and see who just called me. Oh, Penny.
No, this is a monster.
Oh, those are nice. But then you have to think about what was I gonna say? It matching with a lot of your stuff.
Yeah.
So I like those though. Those look good. They're like an orangey red. You said they fit good? Yeah, so we actually came out here to this store and they have a lot of specialty footwear. Rico got his feet sized according to length and width, which is important when getting a shoe, especially one that you're going to be paying a lot of money for if you're using it for certain things. Oh, okay then. Oh, pop out. Pop out. Okay, I like them. He represent Oh So Pretty today. We just went and did a tour of a building. I like those. Now let's see the other ones. Look, now don't be over here doing a mean two-step.
No, she can't stand him.
See, I think that color is going to be more practical for you. I like those. But he got his feet measured. We got his width taken care of. And we looked at several different shoes. So I left him for a second because I was going to look for something. Hey, Sharon. So these were the men's shoes. You had the Q. You had the Hoka, the Brooks, the Ultra. So because of the way Rico's foot is shaped, it was best for us to go with the Ultra shoe because certain shoes are a little bit more narrow in the front. Rico's foot is kind of wide in the front. Like I have a narrow foot. Ooh, these are nice. I like these. These are nice and they're lightweight. Oh shoot now. Look, I might be out here with you. These are walking shoes too. Walking/running shoes. I like these. Oh, that's a nice shoe.
I got mine at Nursery Rack for 110. You know, but they don't have. They've got.
Oh no, Shakita. All right, let's get the more practical ones.
Whatever.
They got all kind of stuff over here. All these watches and whatnot.
Nurse Latanya said he doesn't have a lot of stuff to match when he only has an orange shirt. Hello. And those sneakers were orange. Like, what the hell is Tater even talking about? Huh? Acting like she interested in him. Girl, you know you can care less about that man. If you cared so much about him, take him to get the reversal for his colon. Go take him to get that correction done. Can you do that? Because he was been supposed to be getting that taken care of. He's still wearing that bag. I just saw it. We saw it. What, last week sometime? Stop fucking fronting for the camera. Just for me said, as old as he is, he's just getting his feet measured. Tanya Jones said, 60 years old and working like that is so sad. Meaning Carmen. At 60 years old, your money's supposed to be working for you. Huh? That's what you're supposed to be doing. This is horrible. He's in his late 50s and she's talking about him like he's her child. But let them tell it, child. He's perfectly normal. And take this out. He's perfectly normal. And he's a grown-ass man. That's what she said. Let me see. Scrolling through some of this. I see Predator got them locks done again, child. Yvonne said, are her and Crook still together? I'm still blocked. They still together. They are definitely still together. Let me see. So much shit to choose from. You guys, let's take a break for a minute from Crook and Took. I want to share something with you guys. Is this the video? Yeah. So have y'all heard about the pastor who told that lady to shush, be quiet, and he was very stern about it? Let me refresh your memory and show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll talk about it. So, here we go. Okay. Here we go. All right, listen up. Listen. Let me take this down. While we listen to this, there's my Cash App. You guys feel free to bless it. Those of you who already sent in a Cash App, I definitely do appreciate it. I did see some come through when I was sharing the video with you guys. My confirmation code. Next. Hold on. Is my do not disturb on? Might be. Then I don't get my confirmation code. Here we go. 2254. Hold on, yeah. Oh, that ain't the right one. Hold on. See if they sent another one. 205. Okay. Thank you all for sending in the Cash Apps. I definitely do appreciate it. My Cash App is on the screen. You do not need to send me anything by Cash App. It's not mandatory. I'm gonna be here regardless. But if you miss your coach, because you know you have, and you've been jonesing like hell to see me back on the screen, even all you miserable ass bitches, you really showed your hand. Oh, where is she? Where is she? What's she doing? Where is she at? Oh. I mean, you was really slobbing the knob. Okay, you really tipped your hand. You act like you hate my guts, but maybe. So you guys, there it is. It's DEE7900. It's up on the screen. Let me show you guys this video of this so-called pastor. Now, let me set this up for y'all, because do y'all watch Basketball Wives? So it took me a minute to figure out who he was. It wasn't until they went on the Tamron Hall show and I saw him sitting next to Shawnee that I was like, oh, that's Shawnee's from Basketball Wives' husband. Y'all know who Shawnee is. Shawnee O'Neal. She was married to Shaq, and she started the show Basketball Wives. Very messy, very just messy, dirty. You know what I'm saying? And doing a lot of the girls dirty on the show. Very shady. Recently, within the last couple of years, she found and married this so-called pastor. And I was wondering what kind of pastor would make someone like Shawnee his wife. I was surprised. I mean, I couldn't be a pastor's wife. Yeah, I know how my mouth is set up. Yes, there's a time and place, and I know how to appropriate my language according to my environment and etc. But yeah, I know I love to cuss, and I just wouldn't be the right person to be a pastor's wife, be the head of a church, and all that kind of stuff. Because yeah, I'm going to respond in kind sometimes. So, and the same reason I can't see Shawnee being a pastor's wife. She's very I was just surprised when I heard that. But now I know why. They're married, because they are definitely cut from the same cloth. Let's take a look at this and then we'll talk.
I live my Hey, stop her. Hush, hush. Silence in the name of Jesus. I lift my hands into the only voice I want heard is his. So praise.
Okay, so you just saw a lady in the choir. You saw a pastor leading the church. Let me blow this up a little bit. Miss Lot, you want here? Hi, Miss Lot. You saw a pastor, Shawnee O'Neal's husband from Basketball Wives. You saw him leading what's called worship, the worship part of service, where you sing and praise and worship. And I don't know if you guys have ever been in service when the worship piece is happening, but it's a very, very moving experience. Very moving. You can completely and totally become captured by the spirit that's present in that place. And so he's leading worship and he's singing, or he's talking and kind of singing, starting to begin to sing a very common song in the church. And this lady began screaming. You heard her. She started screaming and basically giving her testimony. And he's, hey, stop that. Somebody stop her. So not only are you trying to stop her, you're trying to stop people around her who are also in the spirit, in the moment, and communing with the spirit. Okay? Stop her. Somebody, hey, somebody stop her. Stop her. Stop that in the name of Jesus. People are so quick, huh? People are so quick to use God's name for their own selfish purposes, whatever they may be. One thing about me, I do not get on this page and quote scripture to y'all every time I come on here, or most of the times that I come on here, if ever, I might drop some jewels and some nuggets on y'all about life lessons that I've had, or make some type of parable for for things that are the word of God, or scripture from God, and make a parable about it, something that you can relate to and put it in real world terms, or in a context in which you can understand. But I'm not what's called a religious egghead. That's the terminology for it. I'm not a religious egghead. And so I believe I have my own beliefs about that. But he sat there and he said, silence in the name of Jesus. And don't put Jesus in your mess. This man, in my opinion, this is my show, my page. In my opinion, this man was acting in his flesh and he was annoyed that the spotlight was taken off of him, the attention was taken off of him. And I've been in service and had people scream louder than that. And no one was admonished for it. How you tell somebody, and if you talk about, his whole thing was, well, this is the 4th time it's happened. I don't believe that, because why the hell was she still there? Why wasn't this corrected before? Why did you allow her to continue to serve in the choir? Huh? If you really thought it was a disturbance. I don't believe that. And even if it was, you don't know. I can tell the difference between worship and somebody being disruptive. Really? Because you dropped right on out of the spirit that you were supposedly in to interrupt someone else's praise and worship. No matter how loud it was and how disturbing it was. This lady could have just lost a child. She could have just got news that she beat cancer. She could have got, so many different things. There's so much that she could have been dealing with in that moment. And clearly she was, other than trying to disrupt you and disturb you. How selfish and high-minded you have to be to think that, this person must be causing a disruption. There's no way she could be praising that loud, and it's disrupting me in the spirit. Now, the scream was loud. It was loud. And but if you're operating in the spirit, that scream like that would not be something to cause you to stop in the middle of your service and and admonish someone publicly like that and tell her to stop doing all that. I can see why he's married to Shawnee. They're both messy. They're both inappropriate. And they're both made for drama TV, because that's what it was. And she sat right beside him. And she, the epitome of, I'm gonna stick beside him on that Tamron Hall show, looking stupid, condoning what he was saying or not saying anything. She ain't have all that mouth like she have on the show. She know to shut up. He seemed like the kind of nigga that tell her too, shut your ass. Okay. But she was sitting there and silently co-signing what he was saying. This was despicable to me. This was despicable to me. I've been in I've been in mosques, I've been in churches, I've been in tent revival atmospheres. I've been in some situations. I've been in kingdom halls with the Jehovah Witnesses. I've got all kinds of people in my family. I grew up experiencing a number of different religions, which has helped me tremendously, in my relationship with God. So I've experienced a number of different settings, and I'm here to tell you that what he did, in my opinion, was very self-serving. It was very self-serving, and I was more put off by what he did and how he did it than I was what she was doing. Let me see what you guys are saying. Shauna Robinson, hi Shauna, said, I do agree with you on that. Pull it to the side, not embarrass her. And his thing is, oh, well, we told her this before. We dealt with this before. Oh, really? Well, you still continue to let her be in your service and on that stage. So I don't believe it. Not even a little bit. So there's that. He was absolutely wrong in my opinion. And but I don't expect anything less than someone who married a reality star like Shawnee O'Neal. What do you expect? Terrible. I've heard louder screams than that. I've seen people run all across the stage and all around the entire church. I've seen a lot, but I've never seen a pastor so-called preaching and about to speak in tongues and stop, tell somebody stop that. Somebody stop her. So now you also disturbing the people around her to break their communion with the Holy Spirit to do something in the flesh for you. Okay. I just, this has really disturbed me. And I will say that people often use God's name for their own self-serving reasons. Okay. Don't tell me that you are a follower of God or a person of God and use that, you know what I'm saying, to for your own self-serving purposes, or to make inroads with someone, especially somebody like me, because you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'm gonna go by what I see you do and how I see you treat other people, and even me. I'm definitely gonna go by that. So you just got to be very, very careful. It's a lot of people who use the word of God or use God's name and say, like he told her, hush, in the name of, what did he say, in the name of Jesus, or God told me to do it. God, that's what he said on the Tamara Hall show. God told me to do it. God said, God put it in my mind. God told me. That's not what you're doing. Is the complete opposite of what God told. I thought God told you to do it, or say it, or or stop her, or whatever it may be. And you do something completely and totally opposite of what we know is characteristic of God. No, God didn't tell him to tell that lady to stop doing, et cetera, et cetera. His ego told him that. And it was very clear. You can tell in the spirit in which he did it. It wasn't even what he did, it was how he did it too. That's just terrible, to stop somebody from worshiping like that. And because God, you claim God told you to do it. You gotta be careful with people who say God told them to do something. And then you look at it and it's totally not what God. I thought you said God told you to do it. Stop it. I would not attend his service if I was that lady. I really want this lady to come forward and tell her story. I want to know what God told her. I really, really want this lady to come forward and tell her story about what it was, what happened. I'm sure at this point they done gave her hush money. Sure, they still got that Shaquille O'Neal money. It's very long money. So I'm pretty sure at this point they done silenced her. She's not coming forward. She's nice and comfy somewhere right now, because they don't need that further embarrassment, because she can come forward and the lie that they told, debunk the lie that they told about, we had this conversation many times before. A bunch of stuff I don't believe. God told him to do it. I don't believe any of that. And her coming forward would be proof that that it was complete BS. So, or whatever it may be. I want to hear her side, but I don't think she'll come forward. Hi, Miss Nitris. She said, I agree. Stephanie Burton said, disrespectful. Hi, Phyllis. Miss Phyllis. He claims she always disturbing service by screaming. I know, I addressed that. And I wish she would come forward and address it herself, because no, I don't believe that. You are exactly right. Also, you have to be careful who prays for you too. Yes, we talk about that over here a lot. We talk about that on this page quite a bit. I've definitely stated that. You have to be, come on, y'all. So somebody tell me what I normally say. Somebody put it in the comments and I'll send you a $10 Cash App for ice cream tomorrow. Ice cream is expensive as hell. Y'all trying to go to like an ice cream parlor these days? It is expensive. Put it in the comments what I normally say about prayer. Okay. And I'm very specific about it, and I've said it many times. And I will slide you a $10 Cash App for ice cream tomorrow. Put in the comments. What do I say about prayer? All right. While you guys are doing that, the first person to get it right, I'll slide you $10 Cash App. Let me see. So I thought that was extremely inappropriate.
People like,
extremely inappropriate, but some things have happened to me over the last week or so too. I've had a couple of encounters, more than one. I've had a couple of touch points and encounters with people. You have to have no matter what someone tells you, it could be your own mama, whoever it is, you have to be a guarded person. And you have to be a very discerning. You have to have a discerning spirit too. But some things have happened to me over the last maybe week or so that were very surprising, right? If you maybe we'll talk about it on my next live. We'll talk about it definitely on the next live. He definitely disrespected her. Hi, Cheryl Scott. we'll talk about it on the next slide, because it's quite a bit to kind of unfold and unpack. And I won't unfold and unpack all the intimate details of it, but it's very interesting. It's very interesting how you don't listen to what people say. You watch what they do. We say this all the time. Richie Rich said, you have to be recognized for who you are, who you let pray over you. Nope. I mean, that is true, but that's not what I normally say here. Let me see. Where are you? This other thing I wanted to show you guys too. I wanted to show y'all something. Did y'all see the let me blow you up. Let me see. Okay. Let me show this to y'all. The answer to my question was, you have to be careful with whom you pray, to whom you pray, and for whom you pray. Huh? You have to be very, very careful. When people tell you that they've prayed for you, or they're praying for you, they're praying, I don't know who you're praying to. Huh? Don't let everybody pray with you either. You know, you're intimate. You are intimate. What I say is, you're intimate with whom you pray, to whom you pray, and for whom you pray. Praying is a very intimate thing. So to allow someone to pray over you or with you or for you, don't do it. Okay, you have your own direct line. Let me see. Let me show you guys this right quick. Did you guys see this? This just happened a couple of days ago. Let me put myself down here. Did y'all see this? This is a video that has gone viral of a young black teacher, a man who documented himself letting his female students.
Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school, and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video, and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out, and they all agreed. Number 2, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I would offer them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I like to make is, if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers, and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics, because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say. And me, I don't want kids of my own, so all of these kids are literally my children. And in case you're wondering about their parents, Most of them follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids that I was fortunate enough to catch on film. Since I'm a science teacher, one thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between organisms. The type of relationship that I like to foster in my class is mutualism, or mutualistic relationship, which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me, safe to come to me with their problems, their frustrations. They come to me seeking guidance and wisdom, or come to me simply to chill and hang out because they know that they have a safe space to be themselves around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up. I strive to be the teacher that makes my inner child happy.
Okay, so I watched this video and there was so many different mixed reviews and reactions to this video. And you know, I found it very interesting how polarizing something like this is. You know, I don't see anything wrong with this. I don't see anything wrong with this. I think that hair is a very sacred thing in the African American community. That's why we don't let people touch our hair. I mean, other than one another, you know. But hair is a very sacred thing. It's a bonding experience when you're taking down hair or even braiding hair. This is thousands of years old custom in the African American circle, community, culture, in the African culture. Before we were even brought here as enslaved people in Africa, this is what we did. This is community. This is bonding. This is a safe space. And sexualizing something like this to me is wrong. And you know, it's indicative of people who have unhealed sexual traumas with men in their lives. And so they have trust issues and boundary issues, which, you know, everyone should have boundaries. But something like this that's videotaped publicly and, you know, in an open space and, you know, it's not like they're at his house on his, you know, front step or in his living room. They're in the school. And he said they had already done all their work and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. I don't see anything wrong with this. He said that he doesn't have any children, but he has lots of sisters. And, you know, I think it's people who have issues with men or trust issues or who have been violated or to look at something like this and consider it to be, you know, perverted or inappropriate in any way. These are my thoughts. That's how I feel. Let's see. If you're truly in the spirit, nothing can stop you until God finishes with you. Yes, back to that. Absolutely. He is right. If I was a woman, I'm sorry, if it was a woman, it wouldn't have been a problem. I don't think anyone should be touching anyone. This is definitely something that is a very controversial topic and subject. You know, people again have issues where people have crossed the line with them, or maybe they didn't grow up with their dad, or maybe they did grow up with their dad. Some people were molested by their parents or their dad or men in their family, and that's very unfortunate. And so they have you know, when they see stuff like this, it brings back memories for them. You know, it's a very it's something that they haven't, I can't even say be healed from, because could imagine something like that. You know, how do you even get healed from things like that? You know, it seems like a burden that people would carry with them for the rest of their time. Yeah, they may be able to suppress it, but to actually say that they've been healed from it, you know, that's, I don't know. But I could tell the people who have some type of issues, because they had some very nasty things to say, oh, I bet he's getting turned on. I bet he's aroused. I mean, just very inappropriate comments and thought process for something that's so innocent and that he's doing. I'm glad that he documented it and filmed it so that, everything's out in the open for everyone to see. So hopefully he doesn't get any backlash from the school system from it, because I heard like something like that was could possibly happen. That he could possibly be suspended or terminated even. But some of the mothers or some of the females in his class have come forward and spoken up and said that he's a phenomenal teacher and leader, and et cetera, et cetera. So this is something that we as Black people, we've been doing this for a long time. So it's kind of discouraging to hear disparaging things said about something like this, because this is very innocent, is what I'm trying to say, to me. So very, very innocent. All right, guys, listen, we have been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm going to hop off because I have a conference call to get on. I've been working on a lot of things. I've been offline, and y'all know I'm always, I'm handling my business. So I definitely appreciate you guys for hopping on, for waiting for me. I promise not to be away so long, going forward. But I definitely appreciate you guys for the warm reception, when I announced that I was coming back online and all that stuff. And we're going to keep on rolling over here. My Facebook page, in case you're just coming on now, I'm working on getting some of the strikes that Carmen and her delinquent team has been abusing the reporting tool for. I've already have 2 of them removed, and the rest of them will be removed too, just like they were on YouTube. It's just it's a stalling tactic, to get people's pages removed. But yeah, more to come on that. I'll let you guys know. Our page is back up, our regular Facebook page. I'm not live on there right now, and I might even put it back up for like at least the next week or so, or 2 weeks, until I'm finished working on this process with Facebook. I'm not sure, but I did take the page down on my own voluntarily, because I thought it was the appropriate thing to do at the time. All right. You all have a lovely, lovely, lovely. It was so nice seeing all of you. I miss you guys. I truly, truly appreciate and love each and every one of you, like for real. And I will see you on the next episode of Nanny After Dark. I actually have a hard stop at 8 o'clock, so I have to scoop, but I'll see you guys soon. Bye.